Hello, super quick intro. Today I'm going to be showing you the quickest and best and easiest to follow solution to the Hanayama Sliders puzzle. It's just one specific position, one very slick and clever twist, and then sliding each of the three pieces apart. And then putting it back together is actually much easier, which you will see in just a second. So let's crack on with it. Okay, so here is a fully assembled slider puzzle. Orientation wise, we want the sort of extra bits on the middle piece to be top right and bottom left, as opposed to being this way around, and as opposed to being this way around where you can see the start of the gaps in that middle piece. So we want to be in this position here as a starting position. You should be able to see slider the right way around as you are looking at it. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn that middle piece anti-clockwise very slightly to the point where we can slide these two pieces outwards. Now we don't want to slide it all the way off. We want to stop around this position here. And this is the tricky bit, deciding or finding the right points at which these two pieces will then do the next move. So we want to get to a point where we've got about a centimeter gap here and we've got about a centimeter gap here. And what we're going to then be able to do is it has to be in exactly the right position on both sides. We are then going to be able to turn this piece here anti-clockwise all the way around until these pieces separate from here. Now again, I'll just show you that very quickly. This point here is the tricky bit. So if you don't get it right, if it sort of feels stuck, then just play around with where these positions are. So if it doesn't quite go like in here, just rearrange it. Maybe we come more left with this piece or more on with this piece, but just play around with this position until you find that point at which you can turn it the whole way around and then slide all three pieces apart just like that. And putting the slider back together is actually a really simple process. It's just a case of getting these three pieces in the right place. So for the middle piece, we want to look at it as if we are looking at a letter S, and then we are going to take one piece with the side that says slider on it. We should be able to read the word slider, it shouldn't be upside down. And we're going to put it in the top of that S, and we're going to put it all the way on to the point at which it hits this peg and can't go any further. We're then going to take this other piece with the Hanayama engraving. Now this piece, the Hanayama engraving is going to be upside down. You shouldn't be able to read it the right way up like you can see here. So, and then what we're going to do is exactly the sort of opposite / same position as this one in here. We're going to slide it on until it hits that peg and it can't go any further. Now from here, all we have to do is grab each of these sides, and with this one we're going to pull it down and push it together, and with this one we're going to slide it up. And what will happen is we just want to get to a point where we line up this straight line here and this straight line here, and as soon as we've done that, we can then just push those pieces together. That middle piece will slide automatically or twist automatically, and we can get back to this position. And then all we have to do is lock it in position by turning that middle piece clockwise. And that is how you reassemble the slider puzzle. So there we go. That is how you disassemble and then reassemble the Hanayama Sliders puzzle. As I said in the video, the putting back together is actually very, very simple. As soon as you've got it in that position, you just push them together, job done. Getting them apart is a little bit trickier. Finding that point at which you sort of have to twist the middle bit can be quite tricky. Sometimes you'll nail it first time and think, oh, how have I ever missed that in the past? And sometimes you'll be like, oh, this is impossible, I can't get it in the right position. But stick with it and you will get there eventually. Now, I hope this video has helped you solve the sliders puzzle for yourself. If you want to see me solving the sliders puzzle for the first time, or any one of these other Hanayama puzzles and the step-by-step solutions to each and every one of those, then make sure you click my face here to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!